and brought to you here in the town of Cascais. Let's have a look at the tee-up for the next heat. Alongside me is the world champ Martin Potter, and I'm Gig Saliers, and we're going to look at Dimitri Ouvre taking on Kilian, Garland, Kalani ball, and a young talent out of Brazil by the name of Sam Pupo.
And then they go to Hawaii with two big events there, so let's see what they can do.
Well, talking about let's see what we can do, this is young Samuel Pupo, younger brother of Miguel. Gets those rails sweeping nice and clean and early. A good foundation start. 30-minute heats on offer here for us in Portugal.
Brazilians have kind of owned this place. It does remind me a lot of Brazil, and you can tell that the Brazilians are well versed in these kind of conditions. Sammy Pupo, obviously, you know, we're sort of expecting this kid to make it on tour at some stage in his career. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. I think obviously he's got it in the blood. You know, obviously big brother Miguel leading the way, so Sammy's trying to keep up with that, and nice sort of smooth surfing here on his opening wakes, and finishes nicely.
Well, going to be a good barometer score that, so we'll see how that sets the pace for the heat pots. Waiting for that number to come. Waiting now for de Ouvre, and here he goes. Nice speed line. Climbs the white water again. There's a couple of linking bowls here on the outgoing tide in Ginshu, and he'll hammer into that one. Now you'll want to make the statement at the end. Wow, goes lofty on us, and you'll just kind of grovel that one to a semi-completion. It's the European leg keeps our attention all the way to the end of October. Here's Sam Pupo, quick start here now, second maneuver on the second wave, so quick numbers from Sammy Pupo. Good strategy early on, getting building real quick. We'll jump to the next round. You hear surfers talking about making heats, making heats, making heats. So we get the action underway here with Kalani ball, the young Australian. Round the corner. Nice little tweak there as he redirects. So he'll get his wave number one here posted. And here goes Kilian Garland. Taller figure and frame of Garland, and he'll hammer the lip for us. So all surfers now finally on the board pots.
Yeah, you got to get the ball rolling quick, I suppose. Ball rolling early. Look here from Kilian's wave. Couple of nice turns, just sort of, you know, this is kind of what you do, get your first wave under your belt, build the confidence up, and then towards the end try and hammer it shut. So nice little opener there.
This is Kalani.
Kalani, yeah, nice little wave here for Kalani. I think it's almost like the left-handers are running with the grain and the right-handers kind of against it. So, but in saying that, the right-handers will offer more that punchy little section to do those big aerial maneuvers. We haven't seen a lot of it this morning.
At 100th, Kilian Garland is at 82nd. We see here Sam Pupo, wave 3. The previous one, a 217. Now gets a little bit more flair to this one. Joins the dots nicely. A little in and out for wave number 3. So Sam Pupo, high work rate early on here. Heat win is vital, and that is first and foremost on this young man's mind. This is young Sam Pupo.
Yeah, nice little maneuver here. This next one coming up, fading back, waiting for it, and there's that big vertical snap. That's what the judges want to see. They want to see that commitment. It's not a long wave, so they want to see that variety of repertoire. They want to see that commitment, degree of difficulty, etc., etc. Here we go.
Little in and out for Dimitri Ouvre. See the effects of the onshore wind here. And now Kilian Garland, nice whitewater climb as well. Short little delivery from your surfer in blue. Seen often competition spread out, but right now the sand is all packed in one peak. As Kalani ball gets a nice hit. So Kalani opening with the 5-3-3 and just the tail end of another effort there from Sam Pupo. So Sam Pupo again here, Potts.
Yeah, nice little opening maneuver there from Sammy. And again, throwing the tail out the back. So kind of liking that two-turn combo, Gigs. It's, you know, obviously beach break situation. So I think the judges want to see that innovation. We haven't seen too many scores yet this morning. I think everyone's just kind of warming up, trying to get those top 2 positions and move through the rounds. But
13 degrees, and the air's pretty cool as well. So here we go. Here's the young Australian. Kalani ball will just finding and not finding opportunities there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, let's have a look at Sam Pupo, heat leader. Activating. Down the line. Now second maneuver. Nice expression there. Won't find more than that though. And now Ouvre, the Frenchman. Down the line drive. Threads it. And now climbs onto that lip for a little free fall dump.
World Tour and having to go to those QS to make sure they requalify.
Well, here goes Kilian Garland. Two big squared up hits for him. Because Kilian got that winning feeling last year. Let's have a look at this quickly here, Potts.
Yeah, nice little opening maneuver. Just setting it up for this last turn. 3 solid maneuvers there from Kilian. It's got to be close to one of the better waves of the heat so far.
417. Have a look at heat leader Sam Pupo. Nice, he's very lightweight and nimble, and he'll join the dots nicely. There's the progression element you were talking about, Potts, something for us to chew on. And he'll flare those fins free with around 9 minutes to go. Let's have a look at this last one of Sam.
Yeah, we talk about that first turn, just set it up, and that's exactly what he did. Got those fins engaged and then raced through the inside. Didn't have a big lip on it, so good little sort of pop in the step right there, little bit of an air reverse sort of. You can see that whitewater crumbling, so to be able to get the launching pad from that, quite an amazing feat there from Sammy Pupo. So let's see where that goes as far as scoring goes. It's got to be up there with one of the best scores, and the footwork you can see just traditionally sliding forward. Pretty good age, you know, by then you've kind of worked stuff out, you're getting bigger and stronger. Here we go.
Kilian Garland. Backhand attack now. Second jam. And a nice end section, and as I say that, we'll just curse him. He'll go down. Still on the hunt for the 417. Did get a bit of repertoire there now. The Frenchman's been pretty quiet. Here he comes back into the heat with 7 minutes to go. Oh, and 2 little errors back to back there.
I think the busier surfer is going to prevail. You know, you've got to ride waves to win heats, and Sammy's kind of found that groove, and he's got a couple of keepers on the board.
A little heat recap here for us, looking at what Sam Pupo's brought to us. Kalani Ball holding that second place position with just a few minutes to go. He's done his good jobs on the right-handers as well as Kalani. Yeah,
I like the attack mode that Kalani's shown. Throwing the fins out there, you can see a little bit more aggressive approach. I think Kilian's just a little bit tentative, and we've seen some mistakes from that. You can't afford to be tentative, especially in this round 1. I mean, two guys make it through. It's an important round. Sammy Pupo's been busy, and Kalani's been more aggressive, and that's why those 2 guys are kind of leading the way at the moment. Still time left though. It's a beach break situation, so these guys can come back, and as you said, just needing 4-point ranges to get themselves back into the heat gigs.
Well, slipping now down to 4.5 minutes to go. This is now the comeback story for the Frenchman. Dimitri will switch his focus to the lefts. Strong rail work from the Frenchman. Chipping away. And progression element incomplete. So for Kalani Ball holds first priority, and he'll say that this is a good looking wave for himself. Nice strong rip. Potts, you spoke about his aggression. Whitewater climb now as well. Inside section. Another incomplete. So a couple of errors here creeping into the heat. And here we go, heat leader. Will keep us busy as we're down to 20 seconds. Young Sam Pupo accelerates. And he'll get cushioned in the landing, but he'll still come adrift there with now 10 seconds to go. Let's have a look at this. Well, here's the chance. Kilian Garland down the line, zaps it. Big 2-stage hit as well. And he wasn't looking for a big number. If I recall, it was in the 4-point range.
417.
Now this could be something that happens at the expense of the young Australian in white, folks, so we're just going to hang on here. Year end. What are you making of this, Potts?
Well, nice little first turn, and then I was expecting to blow the fins out the back there. I think he needed something a little bit more radical there. He kind of safetied it. I think he knew he needed a 417 and kind of surfed that accordingly. I think he needed maybe just a little bit more. I'm not seeing too much. Tell you what, if he gets it, it's only just.
Yeah, it's in that neighborhood, right?
Yeah, exactly. High 3s to low 4s maybe. So I think he just needed to slide the fins out, or just show a little bit of pizzazz coming into that last maneuver.